Do you remember Alex and Layla Hormozi?
Yeah, of course.
So
I saw him.
yeah.
The last time I saw him, actually, I was swimming. Where were we? Were we in Cabo on a boat? Yeah, we were on Cabo on a boat. Sabrina and I were on little ski-doos, and we pull up to this boat, and Alex and his wife were on the back of the boat, and they realized it's me in the water. So it was a freak.
Wow, just a total
was it
coincidence.
Cabo or France? Yeah, Cabo.
That's crazy. Because Layla was telling me that she got Alex a gift for Christmas. And she was saying he's such a difficult person to get a gift for because he could buy anything he wants. He has everything. So she's like, what doesn't
Nobody
he
has
have?
everything.
Exactly.
You know?
So she said it was 5 hours with you. And I think she said she paid like $50,000 an hour
No, it was
for you to consult
I think
with
he paid
him?
100,
Okay.
125 or something.
Sure.
And it wasn't 5 hours. It was maybe 40 minutes.
120
Are you
grand for
serious?
40 minutes?
Yeah.
Is that like your going rate for that?
It goes to our foundation, so it's not. It's a good cause, but it's not. He wanted to tap into what I was doing and understand. Hey, what are you doing that works? And it paid off for him. I mean, I think that was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So what does that work out to be a minute? That is
That's
just like,
where his mind
why-
goes immediately.
yeah.
What it is per
Well, all
minute.
you need
That's
is
how
all
he
you
is.
need is one minute to change your life. I mean,
Right.
really, you need one idea, one. And he's the kind of guy. Both of them, those guys they'll take something and turn it into something, to gold, and they did.
So what do you notice about the
those
type of
guys
person who's going
they'll
to pay
take something
$100
and
and
turn it
something
into-
$1,000 for an hour? How do they
into
come
something,
prepared for something like
to
that?
gold.
Do they ask
Well, they did.
questions?
So
What do you
that's
notice
good.
about the type of
number
person
one,
who's going to pay
somebody that
$100 and
pays that
something
much is either
$1,000 for an
a
hour? How do they
huge
come
fanboy.
prepared for something like that?
Right.
Do they ask
And a bit
questions?
weird. Yeah, that's
Or-
good.
very,
number
very
one,
serious.
somebody that pays that much is
very
either
serious,
a huge
committed
fanboy
to their career, looking for some hacks,
and a bit weird, or
they're very, very
Did they come with
serious.
questions? I think they
In the
did.
case of those guys,
we
very
send people
serious.
like a list of
Committed
questions
to their
that they
career,
could
looking for
consider,
some hacks,
to get them ready.
And
some people actually
did
say
they come with
that-
questions?
I don't
I
do
think
a lot
they
of
did.
this. I
I
do
do
maybe two.
We
of these
send
a month,
people
but
like a list of
some
questions
people
that
say
they
that
could
the
consider.
questions, to get them ready. Some people
the flight
actually
over
say
as
that
they're
I don't do a
coming,
lot of this. I
because
do
they're
maybe
considering
two of these
now,
a
dude,
month,
how am I
but
going to use this 60
Some people
minutes?
say that the questions even is beneficial
the
to
flight
them 'cause
over
they're
as they're
starting to really
coming,
lock in on
because
what
they're
is it they
considering
wanna-
now, dude. How am I going to use this?
Because you don't want to
60
spend
minutes?
$100,000,
Right, but what kind of
even
question and
is
answer can
beneficial
be
to them 'cause they're starting-
$100,000 worth of value? That's what I'm wondering. Because can't they do it for maybe 10% the cost, like 10 grand? Like that's
trying to negotiate
that's still,
this
you know what I
down,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing it for 10 grand. So
True.
That's a different audience, a different gig, a different pitch. So I'm not doing it.
So where do you think your
now,
expertise
like I
is?
could come to you guys
Yeah.
and say, look, guys, I'll give you 100 grand. I don't care what period of time. In less than 15 minutes, tell me how to get my YouTube channel from 2.5 million followers to 4.5.
I do it for a lot less.
But
Jack would do it for free.
Yeah, I do it for free.
good. Let's do it for free then, man. Shit, that's even better.
But where do you think your expertise is?
But
when
I'll pay
someone
more
calls?
attention
Yeah.
if I pay 100.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Most people just never pay attention because they don't pay.
Right.
Where do you think your expertise is? If someone's paying you that much for consulting, where is your experience in
It
that? Is it
depends.
business? Is it marketing? Is it sales? Is it real estate?
No, I think it's I've been blessed to learn a lot about all those. In the beginning, it was a sales guy. I mean, in the very beginning,
Your
it was like how to get off.
experience.
a drug.
Is it business?
First
Is it
time.
marketing? Is
Go
it
to a training
sales?
center.
Is it real
the
estate?
failure rate
No, I
there's
think
about
it's I've been blessed.
I'm
to
one of
be-
those 22% that
to
never
learn a
went
lot
back,
about
never
all
used
those.
drugs
Like,
again,
in
never
the beginning,
relapsed.
was a sales.
So that
guy.
was
in the very beginning was
know
like
how to
get
get
off
off
of
of
drugs.
drugs.
That's all I
First
do. I
time.
just
You go to
share
a
with
treatment
people
center.
things that
Yeah,
I've
like
learned
the
how to
failure
do.
rate
Sales,
there's
about 78%.
I'm an excellent salesperson.
I'm one of those 22%
I could help
that
any
never went
organization
back,
in
never
the
used
world,
drug again, never
not
relapsed.
just double,
So that was
triple,
that's something
quadruple,
I
believe
know how to
10x
do.
their sales.
That's all I do
Because
is I
there's so
just
many missed
share with
opportunities
people
on
things that
marketing.
I've learned how
I mean,
to
I've
do.
done a
Sales,
decent job of marketing. I'm an
So the
excellent
only thing I ever
salesperson.
share with anybody
I could
is
help
what
any
I
organization
did
in
that
the world.
works. It's not like
Not
I'm a
just double,
genius. I'm like,
triple,
these things work,
quadruple,
but I
believe
these things
10x their
didn't.
sales.
Because there's so
And
many
they never
missed
worked for
opportunities.
us.
On
But
marketing,
these things work.
I mean, I've
And
done
the
mistakes
decent
we
job of
made in
marketing.
between those. So the only thing I ever
The
share
real
with
estate,
anybody is
I bought a lot of real
what I
estate,
did
so,
that works.
I've
It's not
never
like
lost
I'm a
money in a real
genius. I'm
estate
like,
deal.
these
But I've
things
made
work,
mistakes in real
these
estate.
things didn't. So,
learn from
and they
those.
never worked for us.
I
but these things
crowdfunded.
work.
Yeah,
And the mistakes we made in
what I
between
did was
those
I didn't
two.
buy enough real estate.
That
The
was
real
the number
estate,
one biggest
I
mistake
bought a lot
on
of
real
I should have
estate,
bought more
so,
real estate in all cycles.
never lost money in
this
real
one that's
estate
going
deal.
on.
But I've made
but like
mistakes
I
in real estate.
crowdfunded. We crowdfunded $1 billion over the internet. I learned a lot by crowdfunding. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know what the term was.
What I'm curious, you said that there's 78% failure rate out of those drug rehab homes. Why did you succeed when most people don't? Like, what was it?
I can't pinpoint like whatever other.
It's a
powers.
characteristic trait or something that
Well,
you're
I
born
think what I
with,
did
or-
was when I got home, that's what I'm saying. Other than God, having something to do with it. When I came home, I got rid of all my friends. I didn't go back to the places that I went to. I got rid of my girlfriend. She was still a drug addict. I went to 3 meetings every day, every single day. In the morning, at noon, and at night, I went to a meeting. I was either working on my work or I was working on helping somebody else. And I did that for 5 years, every single day.
How did you get into drugs? Where did that start?
I was
someone introduced you?
Yeah, I was 15 or 16 years old, almost 16 years old. And
Why
my
did
dad
you
died
succeed
6
when
years
most people
earlier,
don't?
so I was
Like, what
already
was
starting to have
it?
problems because I was drifting. Whatever other
It's a
powers,
characteristic
school was very
trait or
slow
something
for
that
me.
you're
I think
born
what I
with,
did
or-
was I was
hoping
hoping
somebody
would come in. That's what I'm saying. Other than God, having
probably
something
why I
to do
give
with
so
it.
much time away today, except to Alex.
When I came home, I got rid of
but
all
I
my
did give
friends.
him time, right?
So I didn't go back to the places that I went to. I got rid of my
I had 3 uncles,
She
and
was
I'm like,
still a
okay, I
drug
know
addict.
those guys are going to step in and help me.
I
They
went
were
to 3
busy. They got
meetings
their own
every
lives.
day, every
And
single
nobody
day. In
stepped
the morning,
in, and
at
then
noon,
I was
and
16
at
years
night,
old,
I
and a
went to
drug
meetings.
dealer stepped
I
in
was
and
either,
said,
hey, I'll help you. I'll give you attention. This is what you need to learn. And the next thing you know, I'll go down the drug road, man. It was nasty. So for like 9.5 years, I just went south. And didn't plan on doing that.
Yeah. Did it start with like one drug and then lead to like
it started
heavier
with weed.
stuff?
It started with weed.
So
That's when
weed is a gateway drug.
one.
I 100% agree. I
1,000%.
agree.
Yeah.
And people in high school, in middle school, they used to clown on it and be like, no, weed's not a gateway drug. You're not just going to go from weed to cocaine. It's like, no. It 100% is a gateway drug. You say it isn't, you will be
probably
proven
why I give
dead
so much
wrong,
time
and
away
it's going to be
today.
sad.
Dude,
Except Alex.
alcohol is a gateway drug.
I agree.
If
I agree.
you're
But I
around
did give
people
him
that have
time, right?
drugs.
Just any mind-altering anything is a
anything-
gateway to
anything
something
that
else.
I had 3
compromises
uncles,
your
and I'm like,
ability to
okay,
make
I know
good
those guys are
decisions.
going to step in and help me.
The
They
moment
were
you're
busy.
like,
They got
nah,
their own
okay,
lives.
maybe it's not that big a deal.
And nobody stepped in.
I mean, it
And
didn't
then-
matter.
and
Like
16
people are
years
like,
old,
hey,
and
what was
drug
your
dealer
drug of
stepped in and
choice?
said, hey, I'll
What
help you.
drug
I'll
do
give
you
you
attention?
That's
the
drug of choice at this moment.
Right.
Like,
Like,
it
it
didn't-
Did it ever concern you at that
Nasty.
point for like
For like
health or like
9.5
this could
years,
kill
I just
me?
went 100.
Or was it just like,
It
hey,
wasn't
this
my
is
health.
good
It
enough?
was like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
Did
wasn't
it
thinking
start
about
with
okay,
like
this is
one
bad for my
drug and then
lungs.
lead to
It
like
started with
heavier
weed.
stuff?
It started with
Bad
weed.
for my brain.
That's when
It was
weed.
like-
I couldn't quit. Okay, literally, I started 16, and within a year, I am using some kind of drug every day.
Is
I don't
that
know what
addictive?
flip switch, but it also, you walk into this new environment of people, and that's what they're doing, And I was surrounded. We talk, I know you guys talk a lot about your environment, who you hanging around, who you spend time with, and I had so much free time as a kid, different than today. I finished that event up the street. You guys, I jump in your car, I come over here. I can't get in trouble today.
Right. Too busy.
I'm too busy
Yeah.
to get in trouble.
How were you affording the drug habit back then? Because that seems expensive. Like every day, it's what, $20 bucks?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
guessing?
what
Or
every
like-
every drug
what, 20 bucks?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
guessing?
what every
They buy
drug
enough to
drug
use themselves,
drug
and then
addict
they-
does
their
is
friends
they
quit
buy
your
enough.
drugs. You're
to
not using
use
drugs by
themselves,
yourself.
and
Yeah,
then
I wasn't
their
with
friends
you.
quit
So you're kind of
drugs.
selling
You're
them
not
as well
using
on the
drugs by
side.
yourself. You're just
So,
trading
yeah,
drugs
what
back and
trading
forth.
drugs.
to
So you're kinda
people,
selling them as well on the side.
Nobody's
You're
just
really
trading
selling
drugs back and
trading
forth
drugs.
to people.
It's just
nobody's
everybody's
really selling anything.
It's like me coming
It's
here
just
today.
everybody.
How do you get a YouTube? How do you get on YouTube?
Like
You
guys
come
trade
here
favors
today.
between.
How do you get on
one another?
YouTube? How do you get on
Guests to have
YouTube?
some
You guys
content.
trade favors between one another until
Yeah.
you have enough guests to have some content.